Instead of you having to write the y equal mx plus b, let's learn how to get the calculator to do it for us. Right? So here's the next steps. In your notes, or I'm waiting for Frankie. All right. In your notes, I want you to write, and how to get the best fit line, you go stat again. Hit the stat key, it's in the same place. And then you're going to arrow over to just calculate. And so the best fit line is some kind of function. We have a name for it. If you look down that list of menu, which do you think you would choose for the best fit line of this type of data? A linear, a line, right? You see which one is it? 4. Very good. So you're going to choose the len reg. As a matter of fact, do you see written next to the len reg ax plus b? Instead of m, they've used the letter a, just like yesterday. Just like yesterday that we saw with our lesson. Instead of m, they used a, but don't let that confuse you. It's still the what? The slope of the line, right? Kylie said this was a positive correlation. Should a be positive? Slope of the line should be positive? Yes. Yeah, so a is going to be positive. What is b? What is that part of the graph? What is b representing?
280.
280. It's the y-intercept, right? So it should be close to 280, or should we even think we would be 280? So here's what we're going to do. We're choosing, and we're going to have it calculate that rate. So either hit the number 4 or arrow down to 4, choosing the linear regression. That's what the len reg means. Linear regression line. Hit enter, and you see it type on your home screen. Right? Hit enter again, and it'll calculate right on that home screen. So you hit enter, and then enter again. You choose 4, hit enter twice. And it types in y equal ax plus b. It tells you what a is, and it tells you what b is. Right? Does anybody else have anything typed in underneath the b? Yeah. Somebody should see a r squared. Does anybody have r squared written on the screen? Yes? Anybody have r equal written on the screen?
Yeah.
Anybody not? Okay, very good. So I want to make sure those that don't, well, let's everybody do this. Well, the reason some people have it is because in second period we turned the diagnostic on. So I want everybody to do it. Even if you see r squared, I want you to learn how to do this. Go second catalog, which is second 0. Second 0. You should see a menu screen where you see alpha lists of ABS and angle. I need you to arrow down to the D's. Diagnostic. You're looking for diagnostic, and you should see diagnostic on and off. Get next to the diagnostic on and hit enter. And then hit enter again. Hit enter twice. And you should see the word done. Okay? That turned on your diagnostic. Okay? So whether you had r squareds or r's or not, let's all do these steps again. Go back and do this again. Everybody, right now. Stat, count, 4, enter. And you'll see a screen that looks like this. It's the same thing you saw before, it's just now you've got an r squared equal and an r squared, r equal. When it says r squared equals 0.9859, goes on, and it says r is equal 0.992967, and goes on and on. These are your correlation coefficients. Let me tell you what those mean. Those are your CCs, correlation coefficients. What this means is the closest to 1. As r squared gets closer and closer to 1, it means you can trust the accuracy of the best fit line to model your scatter dots, your scatter data. You can trust it. Closer to 1, or the r, the closer it is to 1 or -1. You can trust the accuracy. Okay? So the closer that r squared is to 1, great accuracy. You can trust it. The equation models the data, the dots, very well. R closer to 1 means that it's very accurate, but it's a positive correlation. +1, positive slope. With me? Closer it is to -1, you can trust the accuracy. -1, negative correlation. Negative slope. You with me? So that's what those mean. So now you can diagnose. Now you have a diagnostic of how accurate this is. Pretty accurate? Pretty close to 1? 0.98? Pretty accurate. You can trust it. 0.99? Pretty close to 1? Pretty accurate. Positive correlation. Positive slope of best fit line. Questions? So the next thing I want to show you with the calculator is how to graph this line now that you have with your scatter plot. Let's get that on the picture too. So what I want you to do now is go to the y= key and clean anything that may be there. You don't want anything typed in there. And you want to be blinking next to the y1. So clean anything out at any y=, clear out anything so it won't graph anything. And then scroll back up to the y1 so that it's blinking next to it. Okay? Then I want you to hit the vars key. Vars key is new. That's in the 4-8 position. No, 4-7. 4-7 position of your screen. Got it? Hit the vars key, and then you're going to scroll. You're going to arrow down to 5 statistics and choose that. With me? Don't do anything else until I tell you. Now arrow over to EQ. Arrow to the right to choose that menu offering of EQ. You with me? And then you're going to choose that number 1 regression equation. We're going to choose that.
Oh, EQ. You arrow right.
Third
Two
thing.
times. It's on the top.
It's a column.
The menu offering a tab across the top when you're in bars or in stat. Okay? Those are steps that are pretty random, right? So if you didn't write them down on your notes, you'll never get back there. Okay? So what it did now, you should see when you hit 1, it typed in that equation for you, with A being what? What's your slope?
40.
Is that positive?
Yeah.
Should it be positive? What's B? 262. Oh, Kylie's got a question look on her face. Why is it 262 when you think it should be 280? Our list said when x was 0, y should be 280. This says when x is 0, b, y-intercept is 262. Those aren't the same numbers, are they? Your best fit line won't go through every point. It'll just be calculated to be no further from one than another. It's the best road right down to the middle of all the data in your list. Questions?
Mine goes, it's still blank. My ID goes blank.
I'll fix yours in just a minute. Okay? Anybody else not have the equation typed into the y1? Once you do that, then you can hit graph, and it should graph that line right down through your dots, right down through your scatter plots. Good? Anybody not? Carrie, we're fixing you, or did you fix it? Still not? Okay. Jacob?
A best fit line won't even necessarily go through the points.
That's exactly right. Depending on the data, it may not go through any of the points. It's just going to go down, it's going to be a road that goes down to the middle of them in the best way. We call it best fit. Okay? These skills, with your master project, you may be collecting data now that you're starting your research. You may be collecting data, depending on your research and what it is, that you want to use a scatter plot as the graph to communicate your data to the world. You may want to create its best fit. It goes down through the middle so that you can use this equation now, y equal 40x plus 262. Right? To project where the data would be, whatever it's happened to be modeled. So you can use that algebra to do this. It's a very powerful lesson. This is a powerful, powerful tool for you to use in a real significant way to make your designs, your ideas, your plans more precise, more accurate, so that the things that you want to do what you want it to do, does it, because of the mathematics that makes it so precise, so accurate in its design and its production. Okay? So as a quick review, we talked about correlations and scatter plots. We talked about best fit lines and how to identify the diagnostic of a correlation coefficient. How to, yes, your computer enter that data into lists, how to scatter plot them, how to create then the best fit line from the equation, from the calculator, and then graph that with your scatter plot. Questions? We are the Ask Academy.